Ryan Vickers with the Rigs of Death Metal. Today we're going to be checking out this, the Vigilante pedal from formerly known as Lone Wolf Audio, now currently Void Manufacturing. Let's check it out. Alright, now that you've got to hear the pedal in action, let's talk about it. This is, as stated previously, the Vigilante pedal. This is based off of the Providence SDT-1. For those unfamiliar, it's an old Japanese pedal. It's one of those bits of tech that didn't age very well. As far as I know, you've got to use like a step-up transformer and do all kinds of weird workarounds. And even then, it's old and probably prone to break down, so one of these is probably your better bet if you want that tone. Most famously, at least the only other person I know to utilize these would be Kurt Ballou from Converge and, you know, God City Studios, which is why I wanted it. I'm a huge Kurt Ballou nerd, but this has made some really great modifications to it, as well as, you know, being able to run it off of a modern power supply. It's kind of brought it into the 21st century, I guess. As far as mods to it, increased headroom, 27 volts to be specific. Actually, this one has a dual foot switch. Basically changes the op amp, gets more saturated. The sculpt knob up top here can help you notch the mids, kind of get them exactly where you want them. It kind of has this underlying sort of chainsaw grind going on, but again, that's probably just how I dialed it in. What you heard in the demo is what sounded best to me. Volume, you know, maxed out. Gain pretty low, almost off. Just using it, you know, as a boost and some EQ shaping in front of the amp. The amp in question was a profile of a Engl Invader Mark II. Amp Guru Profiles, shout out to them. Let's see here. The company itself, if you want to get one of these, you know, you can get them through Gear Hero. They keep them in stock. But again, the Lone Wolf Audio Shop is, I think, officially down now. I don't know if he's relaunched the Void Manufacturing shop yet. If not, then you should be able to hit up Joe on Facebook, Instagram, or just wait for the new shop to open up. Hopefully it's open by the time this video comes out. Let me see. And seems to be the trend on here so far, that we like supporting mom and pop shop type businesses. Lone Wolf or Void is literally just Joe and his wife Haley, just sweating away in their garage making these things. And don't know if you can kind of pick up how cool this looks on the camera. I love the sorry, I'm using the front facing camera so it flips all the graphics around, but there's a very like kind of 80s sort of color fade to it. It's really great. It really sticks out in my collection. This is like the super wide open, just nasty sounding overdrive out of my collection. Where most overdrives, I guess, would be to sort of like maybe tighten up or tame or just add an extra little bit of push. This just makes anything sound over the top. And this is certainly nothing like in HM2. If I know I probably kind of dialed it in sounding a little bit like that, but it's nothing at all like that. The solo bit that you heard was the second foot switch engaged, just to kind of help it cut through a little bit more, and I think it does a great job at that. For a while I was actually running this with both foot switches engaged just because I thought it sounded so good. Whatever works for you, but it does make for a very handy sort of lead boost. But yeah, so I want to thank Joe for always being down to trade video games for pedals or what have you. And you know, I actually paid for this with my own money, by the way. Anybody was wondering, this isn't all just freebies and paid crap. This I bought because I wanted it, and I freaking love this pedal. You know, sometimes, especially now that I got the Kemper, I'm trying all these different profiles. Some of them might be a little too tight, borderline, you know, let's face it, sometimes an amp can sound a little cold, a little sterile. Maybe you want to liven it up a little bit for whatever it is that you're working on. This is great. It just sounds insane and mean, and really can bring any amp to life. I've tried it in front of the Engl. I've tried it in front of Mesa Dual Rectifier, which is like my home base, and yeah, it just sounds mean. Definitely get you one. But thanks for checking us out, guys. Leave a comment down below, like, subscribe, all that crap. I'm not very good at the outros, but anyway, you want to support us, you are more than welcome to. Linktree will be down below. I will also link at least for Joe's social media, and then you can contact him directly. That's the other thing. If you contact him directly or buy from him directly, you can always get really cool limited edition colorways like this, or if you want to get it now and you're cool with just, you know, a very stock kind of graphic, check out Gear Hero. Regardless, thank you guys so much, and we will see you next time.